Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Financial Freedom Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Liu. And I started this podcast 2 years ago during the pandemic, interviewed a bunch of guests, entrepreneurs, mostly physicians, but they were entrepreneurs, investors, consultants, coaches, public speakers, and it the following grew, and I decided to interview mainstream coaches, influencers, creators, thought leaders, and my hope was to share their insights and perspectives from different fields such as psychology, neurology, business, finance, marketing, all these different fields, and hopefully you could pick and choose different pieces that resonated with you and incorporate it into your business, your finances, your career, your family, relationships. So that's where we are now, and in the right now we're releasing 2 episodes per week per guest, and we're fully booked for 2023. So I want to wish you guys happy holidays during these times. And I'm adding a new segment to the podcast every Wednesday. It's going to have little tidbits of pieces from my newsletter. So I started a newsletter several months ago where I talk about different things, articles, podcasts, books that I've read, try to share different insights, share that with you. And I always start out leading up with a positive message. So in that respect, I'm playing a little bit catch up, but I'm going to start with the first weekly newsletter, which is talking about progress and innovation during turbulent times. So if you go to my the link in the show notes, which will be the link to the newsletter, you can subscribe there. We also have a LinkedIn business page as well, and you can go there. You can connect with us there as well. So every week we cover a high level topic and delve into updates on the company and what's happening in the world of media, finance, tech, and healthcare. So I want to start off with this idea of the Gutenberg printing press back in 1454, and I think it's really invention that really unlocks opportunity, scale, um, value is what advances mankind forward. So I've lived through the dot-com bubble, 9/11. I've lived through the Enron WorldCom scandals, all the financial accounting scandals, 2008. And especially during these times, to me that was a turbulent time, but looking back, really 2020, 2022 is even more turbulent. But I've always been a student of history and trends, especially after 2010 with regards to innovation and technology. That's when smartphones surged, social media, streaming, a lot of companies got disrupted. So, and they got disrupted from very small startups, um, and these startups changed the world for better and for worse as well. So I'm always studying what's happening in our world today, what are risks, opportunities to be on the lookout for. And so no other field has the power to radically transform our lives in technology. And the reason why technology is because leverage and scale. So if you look at the internet, which was the backbone of the information economy, no technology has collectively unlocked more freedom for the entire world. So post COVID, we saw work from home, we saw supply chain. We're going to start to see more blockchain companies, more empowered entrepreneurs, thought leaders, creatives, and influencers start to shape the world for better. Gen Z is coming online. They're coming in with their own ideas, perceptions, ways of seeing the world, ways of changing the world, climate change, social change, political change. So if you look at innovation, it's always following S-curve adoption, where initially the technology goes unnoticed and it's oftentimes ridiculed in the initial phases. But then a tipping point occurs, product market fit is achieved, then exponential traction, mass adoption. So we've seen this from the everything from the Gutenberg printing press, telephone, radio, TV, desktop, internet, e-commerce, all of that. And so you're going to see the effects of democratization, increased access, opportunity, better products and services for cheaper, faster, greater efficiency. So, you know, with technology comes turbulent times, comes disruption, but that's when progress and innovation happens. So you saw that with Airbnb, Uber, and Lyft. All these companies came out of the great financial crisis. Bitcoin came out of the great financial crisis as a new monetary system. So many more game changing companies will be coming out of the COVID pandemic. So the future is going to be exponentially faster. We're going to be experiencing change on a level that we've never seen in the coming years. So that's my tidbit for today. It's going to be a new segment. It's going to be every Wednesday. Check it out. I appreciate you like, share, subscribe, follow. Hear the ads if you like. And with that, we'll see you next week.